Hello students, my name is P. Naik, HOD of BCA final year. This time I will take the subject programming with Python for you, and this is the first class, and I will explain the syllabus of the first class. So here he given the preamble. Right now you don't worry about what is preamble. It is the initial explanation of the subject. He is saying that Python is easy, Python is very important, and where we are using the Pythons, almost in all the field we are using the Python. So that is why it is very important. He is saying in the preamble. Right now you don't worry about the in detail. Okay. Here it is, I will explain the syllabus. So your syllabus contains the 5 units. In the first units, we need to take 10 hours to complete the first unit. And the content is Introduction to Python. Here we will learn the basic elements of Python. What are the basic elements we have in Python? Like in other languages, some basics are the variables, the constants, and data types. These are the very important and basic elements. And branching programs, control structures, strings, and input functions, iterations, functions, scoping and abstraction, functions and scoping specification, recursion, global variables, modules, files, system functions and parameters. I am reading this one. See, this content of this unit is, as I told you, the variables, data types, operators, some statements, that is if statements, looping statements, that is the control statements, definition of the strings, input functions, and the recursion functions, and how to define the global variables and use the global variables, and what is the definition of the modules and uses of the modules, file handling, system functions and parameters, the last concept of this unit. These are some concepts of the first unit. The second unit is structured types. Here is a very new syntax to define the data structures. You know that data structure, how to organize the data, and how to use the data. That is all about the computer field. So here we are using some strings, tuples, list and dictionary, list and mutability, functions as objects. These are some concepts, and these concepts mainly are the structured types. So it is very easy concepts. You don't worry, thoroughly I will explain. And third unit is testing and debugging. The mainly testing and debugging, and also OOPS concepts and exception handling in this unit. So definition of the testing. See, in the application development, testing is very important. Here the requirement of the clients, we are testing, and also any issues we have to debug that one. Exception handling is also very important concepts. And in testing, types of the testings we have black box and glass box testings are there. Debugging in depth we will learn. Exception handling. And the main important of this unit is object oriented programming. In that, the definition of the class, how to define the class in a Python, and then how to define the inheritance, types of the inheritance, what is encapsulation, and what is the information hiding. These are the abstraction, data types. These are some important concepts of the third unit. Fourth unit of the Python is regular expressions. It's very easy concepts. See, simple example, it is a sequence of characters which is used to find the other strings or set of the strings. That is what in briefly we can say regular expressions. Here we have regular expression packages. Using that package, that is TK Inter package is there that uses the lot of using that package we are doing lot of things in regular expressions. See, draw the canvas, lines, holes, rectangles, pages such as frame, label, button, check buttons, entry, list box, messages, radio button, text. See, very easy spin box, etc. As I told, regular expression is sequence of characters which is used to find the other strings or set of the strings. Okay. And the last unit of the subject is database connectivity in Python. Any applications while developing we need to connect the database. It's very important concepts. In Python also how to connect the database. And first we need to install the MySQL connector. I will show practically using the projector. You don't worry, and it is very easy and important. The last unit. So all 5 units according to the university given hours is each units have to take 10 hours. So it is very easy and important. And also I will explain and given the explanation of briefly the introduction of the Python. This slide explains the which books you need to refer to read or practice the Python. In first number he given the John V. Victor, and he written a one book, that is a book name is Introduction to Computation and Programming Using Python. So anyhow I will give the notes, but also you have to go through some references, some Google, some content from the Google. You have to refer the other books also for your extra and in detailed knowledge. Whatever the syllabus, I will explain each and every points. For more knowledge, you go through some other way to understand the concepts. And last part of the class is I will explain the introduction to Python. Who written this Python? Python created and written by Guido van Rossum in 1989. See, somebody may think that why they given the name Python. See, while writing the program, the author was watching some I don't know exactly movies or serials from USA, and based on that he given the name Python. You don't think that Python means it's a big snake. Subject is like that. You don't think in like that. So what is the Python? What exactly Python? Definition of the Python. See, it is a general purpose programming language. If you understand the definition of Python is this much is okay. It is a general purpose programming language which is high level. Means we can read and write very easily. That is interpreted language with easy syntax and dynamic initialization. This is the definition of Python. Then why Python is popular? It is easy. So first point, it is easy. So that is why it is popular. Easy to understand the syntax of the language. The second point is open source language, which means anybody can use this source code. Anybody can write, anybody can modify, anybody can use it. That is open source. So that is why it is more popular. And third point is we can develop any number of applications. Almost we can say all applications. Desktop applications, graphical user interfaces applications, web applications, all client server applications we can define, and mobile applications using mobile application also we can write using the Python. That is why it is popular. The last point of the popularity is we can make library and help those in need. We can write the libraries of our own and can give to the needy person, and anybody can use that library based on the usability. So these are some points of popularity of Python. And the last point, the third point is features of Python. What are the features of Python? It is first one is the simplicity. It is very simple to write and read, as I told in the previous question. The second one is open source. Again, as I told, anybody can use it. And portability. Write the code and share it. That is the meaning of portability. This is the third feature. And fourth one is the embedded and extendable. While writing the Python applications, you can use the other language functions and packages into the program for developing the applications. So that is the embedded and extensible meaning. The next one is the interpreted. Here in Python we can manage the memory and UPS very easily. That is interpreted. And as I told, huge libraries. Here is a collection of libraries which helps to write the program in less time. And most important feature of the Python is object oriented. If any language supports the object oriented, we can say that language is the important language. Why? Because the real world have to define with the object. So here we can write the objects of the real world. So then next question is who are users of Python? See, Google is using to write the search engine applications, and Dropbox using the Python for client server applications. Netflix is using the this language for machine learning. National Security Agency, this is the one more user, that is cyber security is very important in National Security Agency. Data is very important, so they are using this Python for the cyber security analysis. BitTorrent, that is transformation of file. This company is also using the Python. NASA, for scientific calculations, NASA is also using. So next question is how to start learning Python. See, first we have to learn the basics of Python. So variable, data types, operators, arrays, flow controls, methods, file handling, loops, and also practice the program. So these are the very important concept, the basic concept of the Python. So once you master in the Python, so what are the opportunities? See, huge opportunities in a market, in a world. You can develop the web applications, you can write the framework, you can write the game applications, game development, you can test the webs, and in big data we can use, you have opportunities in artificial intelligence, data science. Here also you have opportunities, and smart devices. Here also lot of opportunity if you are master in the Python. This is the first class and some idea about the Python. Just you go through one times again. That's all.